Yo guys, what is up? This is Bowen here, and I wanted to show you a quick little video on the character customization in Elder Scrolls Online. Wanted to show you guys all of the races and the classes. Now the classes even differ a little bit, even from the same race. So let's jump into this now. This is the very first race. This is in the Alliance, the Daggerfall Covenant. This is the Brighton. And this is the woman with novice gear, and they give you a little preview of what it looks like if you just have novice gear compared to veteran gear. And there's the veteran gear right there. Now the veteran gear typically always shows the helmet on, so you know, hopefully you'll be able to take that off in the game, even though if you have it on, like most games do. And then of course you can get a preview of if you have no clothes on at all. I really don't know why you'd have no gear on, but nonetheless, you know, if you have no gear on, that's what you're going to look like. So let's jump over to the orc. That's the second one. Now most of these, the novice gear will always not look near as good as the veteran gear, and it won't give you a helmet to preview. So there you go. That's what you're going to look like probably for most of the game, and then at the end of the game, once you start to upgrade all your stuff, you're going to look a lot nicer. So let's go to the last one in this alliance, which is the Red Guard. And the Red Guard, that looks pretty decent. None of the novice gear looks too great. Most of the veteran gear I really like. It looks pretty good, except for a few. There are a few that to me doesn't look the greatest. And as you can see, I really like that gear. That's probably my favorite one, the High Elf veteran gear right there. Alright, so let's go to the Wood Elf. The Wood Elf's going to look pretty similar, except for he's going to be a real small guy. Got a nose ring. Let's check out the veteran. I actually like the head on the veteran Wood Elf. The helmet looks really nice, I think. Maybe one of the best helmets in the game. So we got the Khajiit. Definitely do not like the Khajiit. For some reason, I think the head looks a little weird to me. It doesn't look proportional. It never looks proportional with the body. Unless you make your guy extremely skinny. If you make your guy really big, like his head starts to get really small looking, it just doesn't quite look right. Alright, so let's switch over to the veteran gear here. There we go. Now the mask does go really good with the Khajiit, of course, because it is a cat and it's a cat mask, but like the hair on that one. It's got a half moon shield. Let's go over to the last one, the Ebonheart Pack. We got the Argonian. Now, I've never liked the lizards. I don't know. I just don't like being anything that's too extreme, and the lizard definitely seems pretty extreme for me. Let's check out the veteran gear here. Now this is one I did not like. The helmet to me kind of looks dumb, almost like he's got I don't know, like parking light post lamps on his head or something. Maybe maybe those lizard eyes aren't good for the night, and he needs some extra night vision. I don't know. What else we got? We got Dark Elf here. We got the Dark Elf. Looks pretty decent. Slap on the veteran gear real quick. No, that's one thing I do. I actually like all of the elf veteran outfits. I like probably the best. They all seem to have a real nice collar to them. And last but not least, let's check out. Oh, I didn't click on it. Let's check out the Nord. The Nord's the typical human. He ain't got much going on for him. This customization, they gave him some nice chops though. That's pretty cool. And of course, he's gonna have the full face with the ram horns on his helmet. Now there is Imperial down there. That's not unlocked. I imagine it's going to look pretty much exactly like a regular Imperial from any other game. But I'm sure if you bought the thing, it's probably unlocked. And I did want to show you one more thing. Now, that was all of the races. Now, if you go into the class, you're going to have 4 different classes as well. You're going to have Dragon Knight, Sorcerer, Nightblade, and Templar. And they do differ a little bit. The Nord differs the least. And I'll show you the difference. From the Dragon Knight just to the Templar, not much changes other than basically the collar. The Nightblade doesn't change too much either, except for it gets light gear instead of the heavy gear. And then the Mage is going to be quite a bit different looking, but that's pretty much going to be the difference in all of them. Even when you go up to the veteran gear, the Dragon Knight is going to have that gear right there, and then once you switch to the Templar, it's basically just going to be a different collar in the preview. So then the last thing I wanted to get into, let's switch back to the race. Let's go to the High Elf and let's go to the female. Now I wanted to show you this because I don't know how effective this is going to be. I don't know if you're ever really going to see this, but the first character I made was a High Elf female. And when I went into the body, obviously you can do quite a bit. Now if you look at this girl, she does look pretty good. When it goes into custom, she'll look pretty normal, but you can change her to actually look pretty decent. Now, the thing I wanted to show you was the body marking here. This is probably the coolest thing as far as in the body marking. The only problem with this is I don't know how well you're ever really going to be able to see this, because you can only pretty much see this if someone's not wearing gear. So let's zoom in here and I'll show you. There's some pretty cool ones. A couple of them that looks like maybe like leopard or tiger. Got some cool designs on them. A couple of them go all over the body. Got some scratch marks. Got some. So I don't know if that's supposed to be like a burn mark or something else, but nonetheless, it is pretty cool. Now that's definitely like she got burned and her skin is like all ooh. Let's get up. That's like a surgery. Got a little X right there on the heart, like someone ripped her heart out. The glistening ones here, or at least I call it, they kind of like glisten on the body. They're pretty cool. You can't see them very well. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see them in the game. But as you can see, they're definitely cool. And they got quite a few of them. Go to another one. This one's kind of like fingerprint, maybe. It's like a fingerprint body marking. It's pretty. They're definitely really cool. Like I said, though, definitely gives your character that little bit extra. But like I said, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it if you have any clothing on. So yeah, so that's about it for the video. Appreciate it if you guys would like the video. Comment down below if you guys got any comments, suggestions, or anything. And subscribe, guys. And peace. I am out of here. See ya.